Mr. Ralph.
Going to you.
The Ipob leader now is in the court now, and as I can see it, he is the lawyer of himself. All the lawyers is not around. What that is about?
Of course, his legal counsel leader, Lord Jesus Mako, has been apprehended since 2-3 days ago when they were, agitating for release of Nnamdi Kanu. Actually, people are asking stupid questions and making wrong and nonsense, notion and content out of a lawyer. Lord Jesus Mako partaking in the protest of, free Nnamdi Kanu. That allegation, that notion, that kind of accusation is nonsense. There are people in Nigeria that don't know law. You couldn't be as intelligent, based on law, on the platform of law or podium of law than lawyers themselves. Ejimako is a lawyer. He knows this why he involved himself in the protest. They said the case is in the court. Which court? Is it Nigerian court? The case is at Aso Rock, not court. Court has freed Nnamdi Kanu says. Kanu has no reason to be in the court. It is Aso Rock to where he has been detained. Even they avoid Kuje. Why not send him to Kuje prison? Because they know you can't jail that man. Tinubu cannot jail him. Instead, Tinubu will be in jail. Tinubu would have been in jail if to judge matters on a clarity of justice and the equity. Fairness. Tinubu is the one that is erring. Tinubu's document wasn't complete. He just forced himself into power. What about all his commitment in the United States of America, which is supposed to be in jail serving in Chicago? Nnamdi Kanu is a human rights activist, a Pan-Africanist, a philanthropist, a benevolent, man that actually knows what it takes to be humans, a man of humanity. In fact, let me tell you, he is right now defending himself in the court. He doesn't need any lawyer. He doesn't need, legal defense counsel to save him. He is on his own and he's going to save himself, as you can see. Nnamdi Kanu currently is saving himself. He called many witnesses, I think, when next they want to finish up his case, maybe ending of this month or today, that Wike must be there. Dave Umahi must be as witness. AGF Ukumango, Attorney General of the Federation, Idimango, in the person of Malami Abubakar, the man that committed the worst legal blunder I have ever had in my life, or read or seen since inception of my birth, is an Attorney General of Federation that doesn't know that before you could rendition anybody outside the international border of your country, you must apply wisdom, use normal document of extradition. Nigeria and Kenya are not enjoying such documents, such agreement or pacts of extradition. But they went for extradited Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria simply because it's an Igbo nation. Malami is a useless Fulani man. Igbo nation, Igbo race is far better than Fulani. All that Fulani knows in this life is Islam. Muhammad, Allah, Islam, Muhammad, Allah, Medina, Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Look at all their youths roaming all about the whole Sahel countries with sophisticated weapons, Fulani militias, knowing nothing about to do what? To buy, to commit murder, to kill person in the cause of religion. Religious bigotry is all that his clans, kinsmen, his families all know about. Buy somebody for religion, buy somebody for Allah, buy somebody because he says something against Ottoman and Fodu. That's why it's obvious that Canadian Ministry of Justice say no to Nigerian Ministry of Justice, that our justice has been rubbished, a rubber stamp to the executive organ of government. That's why Malami has gotten it wrong. He is over-indicted to the level that they must strip him of Attorney General Sam, or whatever his legal certificate is. He's not merited to be there. Because he should have known in the first place that we don't force someone into his country illegally. Kanu is a hostage, a captive, sorry. The captors are Malami, Dave Umahi, Nyeso Wike, Ifanyo, the capital lawyer, what is that his name? Ifanyo Obabi, and the Hopus of them, all of them are the captors. They are the abductors actually brought into this country. The CEO of that business, the man that championed it most, was the former president of Nigeria that died in 2017. Okay, Zikbazu is a witness today. Where is him? Yes, so we should be there. They will mind they should all come. Even Brutal, the brutal chief of army staff that actually conducted the bloodiest military operation in the southeast in the recent time, actually on the compound of Nnamdi Kanu, his palace. Brutal, murdered over 38 Igbo boys. Are you aware of that? And he's still there as an ambassador to Cotonou, Benin Republic, when Igbo was apprehended at Cotonou Airport. I don't know where I'm going. So he will be one of the witnesses in the court today. And I'm telling you that failure to appear, not even failure to appear, they are all going to abscond because they are all evil men. Kanu is very, very educated by inviting all this group of vultures as his witnesses in the court. Okay, so the governor of the state of Abia, he should be there. He knows better than anybody. He was the governor when Kanu's compound was invaded by Nigerian military zombie. Yes, under the command, of Brutal. The military zombie that invaded Kanu's compound actually by his father, by his mother, by his boys. Ipob indigenous people of Biafra, we are. Every woman is. Obi is. Hopeless Hope Uzodinma is. Everybody that comes from that contraption of East Central State of Nigeria is an Ipob. Ignorance of the highest order. They should all be in the court to witness, to bear witness. DSS, this Department of State Security Service, have actually bore witness in the past, and all the witnesses that came forward just fabricated all manners of ugly stories and hideous one to make it look as if Kanu committed heinous crime. He did not commit any heinous crime. Kanu was just agitating for Biafra emancipation, for emancipation of African states that have been held captive by the French, the Spaniards, the Portuguese, and the British. That's why he's standing very, very tall right now, defending himself with the like of Ibrahim Traore. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Kanu must be in court, and all the witnesses must be there too. I'm talking to you currently, there's ongoing court proceeding about Nnamdi Kanu. What we actually saw in the past 3-4 days ago was Free Nnamdi Kanu protests across Abuja FCT. Clamping down on protesters was ordered by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He isn't supposed to be there in the first place, as I said, because Nigerians did not give him the mandate to be there. He contested the election, he was beaten right in his own home, house, his region, Southwest, the whole Yorubas, they actually voted for Peter Greg Obi. You see where it is very difficult this time around that we are having an illegitimate administration of BAT, Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Please, there's one question I want to ask you, please. For Nigerian government to arrest Nnamdi Kanu brother and his lawyer and leave the man in front of the protest.
The convener of the protest, Omoyele Sowore, is rumored to have been apprehended already. But we are saying no because the people we got the wine of the knowledge, information about the arrest were Ejimako, the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu, and his junior brother, Nnamdi Kanu Sib, one of his siblings, is under police net, arrested too. These are the two that actually the whole world has known, arrested. But the convener, the person that staged the protest, Omoyele Sowore, an American citizen, they avoided him because they know that Omoyele Sowore represents what America stands. If they touch Omoyele Sowore, Nigeria, we know that, let me say, you can't touch the tiger by the tail and go scot-free. Omoyele Sowore epitomizes what Donald Trump, the United States of American president, represents in our world today. So Omoyele Sowore is walking tall and large, majestically on the street of Abuja, even walking to the first headquarters where they are holding Ejimako and Nnamdi Kanu sibling, asking for their release. And nobody said anything because he was forcing it on the police that they must, not that they should, they must, MUST, under compulsion, release Nnamdi Kanu and their lodges, Ejimako. Why not arrest Sowore? Sowore was begging arrest. Arrest me! Nobody could touch him. Why? They know that he is sacrosanct, untouchable. an American ambassador. If you touch him, you will be in trouble. But for the two, they are Igbos who born them. When Fulani is there, Yoruba man there, Jagaban and Boyan Nanuga. All those boys that are business traders trading in Chicago in the past with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are his boys. They have to arrest any bagger who come from Southeast, come they make noise. Wait till they make noise. That's why he just break all of them, the South and Easterners, where they no regard as anybody. You know, see the way when they run the government. Like saying only them get to Nigeria. Only those boys wait to go employed now. Now them they there. If you go there, go talk, you come be woman, don't go catch you. Then go just hold you like this. If you dey Lagos, no get sense. You no go get sense anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much.